All right. Ooh. My birthday's tomorrow.
You ready? Alright. Look, dog, I'm extra unique. My whole aura screen telling. I've been listening to feel like Griselda and Marvin Winans just to make sure I'm balanced. I'm from the West, yeah. Half of my partners is savage, the other half made it out the.
Ooh, I haven't been excited for a birthday in a long time. Maybe because I be like super chill about them. It's like whatever. But I don't know. This birthday different, bruh. It's different. It's 33. I finally stopped eating dairy for the most part, so my skin trying to clear up. You know what I'm saying? I still generally look the same as I did at all parts of my life. So it's feeling good, feeling great. So yeah, it's like I need to fix this. I need to like tease this and do a little bit more to it. Shape it a little better. I'll do that after work. Anyway, so I was thinking about the fact, first of all, Beyonce's new album, that's my shit. Okay, I don't be trying to interject myself into other communities and shit, but listen, BIPOC LGBTQ, Black LGBTQ, y'all, I'm gonna be there too. I'm coming too. I'm coming. Can I get invited? No, for real. I need an invite because I can't just like do certain things. So can I be invited? Because can I be a queen in the front? Can I be in the front? I can be in the middle. I can stand on the side. I really don't care. That's my album too. So, I mean, I know she made it for y'all. And I love it. I love it because for real, I need black people. I need us to get our shit together, okay? I need us to stop doing the shit that got us colonized in the first fucking place. You know what I'm saying? This separation, ooh, we're different. We can be different, but why can't we be different like Wakanda? Where it was, y'all know who, the Q dudes, they was in the mountains and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? But when it was time to get down to the get down, they got down. Because we know where we from. Because we know we all the same. Why can't we be like that? That's neither here nor there. That's the whole nother rant. We're not about to do that. But I do need black people to stop with the bullshit. Now, listen. Because truth be told, the white LGBTQ community, which is what most of y'all really be having beef with, still just as oppressive, just as fucked up, just as ain't shit, okay? Stop rejecting your own people because of something somebody else said or did, okay? Also, okay? Let's move, let's evolve. You know what I'm saying? The world is quite literally dying, and y'all out here worried about people's genitalias and fucking who. Why? If they ain't fucking you, and they ain't fucking children, and they ain't fucking animals, I don't give a fuck. As long as it's consensual, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because you know what? The earth is dying. No, she's not. She's not actually dying. You know what the earth is doing? The earth is tourist some shit. She's taking back all her shit and she about to make this an unlivable situation for our asses. Because we make it an unlivable situation for our asses. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, let's evolve to greater issues. Let's really find what a problem is. Okay? On all the levels. Let's move past, people. Let's move on. Let's love all of ourselves. Stop being fucking colonized. Y'all be acting so colonized sometimes. And by y'all, I mean me too. Sometimes I be acting so colonized too in my own way. But we gotta move past that shit. Because we just keep doing the same shit over and over again and calling it different. Anyway, I love Beyonce's new album. It has given me my whole life. That's neither here nor there. I was thinking about all the things. So you know how I said I need to be invited to things, right? Well, that. Oh, I'm putting. Oh, I'm putting the dishes away. Cleaning up. So here's the thing. I'm something called a projector, which is just another language for human systems and things. So I'm a projector in a human system called human design, right? And human design is super cool. I like it because I like efficiency. And human design is really, really efficient because it just kind of combines everything into one general thing. Obviously, the creation of this system is a little suspect. Some white boy or white presenting ass motherfucker from Canada or whatever, he up and got the urge to move to a brown people island and change his name to some shit, found some spiritual shit. You know, he was doing all the little corporate America shit. And, you know, whoa, he done found a piece of shit on an island. And then he said in a dream, let me tell you, he said in a dream, in his dream, it came to him to combine all these ancient ass systems, ancient ass brown systems into one system. And that's where human design came from. Now, I'm also a 5'1". I'm a heretic investigator, which means I'd be suspicious. I don't believe that shit. That just sounds real European. You know what I mean? But we here. It is what it is. So human design is a human system that combines the QI from the Chinese, which also has some roots to Ifa. I'm still trying to figure out how all of that works. And obviously because I'm looking up ancient brown people shit, black folk shit, it ain't a lot of information on the internet, but I've seen a little bit here and there of how the QI within and of itself is connected to some Ifa sort of work, some other energy work, some like real ancient first day human work. So I'm more interested in that as well, but when it's time for me to know, I'll know. It is what it is. Anyway, so in human design, like I said, I'm a projector. I'm a lot of things, but I'm a projector. And that was one of the first things. One of the reasons I really like human design is because it reads energetic. And it's really helpful in therapy to understand the way that people's energies move through their body, especially for people who have like bipolar, you know, like manic and depressive episodes and stuff like that. But back to the point. I'm a projector. And as a projector, I have a penetrative aura. That's literally what they be saying. Like I got a penis on my aura or something. I'm just trying to stick it in everything. Right? But it is what it is. It's fine. And so, as this penetrative aura, what happens is when I come around people, I automatically ingest their energy. And I all of a sudden am able to, like literally just the way that I interact with people is just like I read the fuck out of you. Just read the fuck out of you, kind of sort of speaking, right? And the way I look at it is absorption, but it's more like I penetrate your energy field kind of and absorb a lot of things. I pay a lot of attention, right? So what that looks like in practice is like I pay a lot of attention without being conscious of it, of all the subtle things. Like if I start staring in any particular way, real Scorpio like, just know I'm reading the fuck out of you. And not intentionally. I just like people watching. It helps me understand the world, but it also helps me understand myself because I also have a very open field. So energetically in the body, in the human design body graph, I have all of these open centers, that's what they call them, which is just like your chakra points kind of. And so I am not like a fully formed sort of energy outside of like my voice and my identity. I know who the fuck I am, and I'm gonna say what the fuck I'm gonna say. Okay, that's just where we at with it. But outside of that, a lot of the ways that I know who I am and experience who I am is through interacting with other people. So I have a lot of gates that are defined, but I don't, which are these like little circles on the body graph. But I don't have full centers defined, which means I'm just very open to other people's energies. That's just what it is. So, for instance, if you know about all of my work life situations, when I used to work in the regular workforce, I used to have a lot of issues with getting burnt out and overwhelmed. One, because projectors don't work like everybody else. So we are guides, right? So one of the reasons why we penetrate others is because we are sent here to guide them. So the best way to guide you is to actually like absorb you and understand you and really know you. Like I know people, I be seeing you. I see the shit you don't want me to see. And that's the part that be getting people fucked up out here. Because I'm going to see you. And I'm going to look at it like it's normal. Like, because I sort of accept everybody. Not in sort of, because I don't speak in exacts. But I can generally be very accepting of most things. There's not a lot that I can't understand about humans and that I can't be like, oh, okay, I get that. We can work from that. Now that is not to be confused with all the ways that people show up. I'm trying to fuck with, like I agree with or I like. That's not the same. Or that I even need to be around you. I just can understand you. And I can create a space for you to understand yourself. I can do that with generally anybody. Back to the point. So because of this nature that we have, right, I move through the world really differently. So when I was in the workforce, right, like I said, at Projectors, we are highly conditioned by other people or influenced by other people's energy. So I would work in these environments and I would go in and I would be like, so this is the mission, this is the vision, this is what we talked about, right? Because that's what everybody do. They put on in an interview, right? They all like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And the whole time I'm interviewing wherever I'm working at. Wherever I worked at, I really wanted to work at because I felt connected or drawn, whatever. So we'll go in these places and spaces, and people would say, this is what we try to do, boom, 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 boom. And then you get in there, and that's not what they really try to do. And so then I'm like, oh, because in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is what you're trying to do. And then people get upset because, you know, I be trying to read everything in a good spirited way, like really trying to help make this what everybody said they wanted and that I want too. And then people reject that. People do not like it because here's the thing. We have to be invited in. It's consensual. You know what I'm saying? When you got a penis of anything, you have to be invited or else it's rapey. And people shut down like you violated them. And I didn't understand that back in the day. So what ended up happening is I would get bitter and frustrated and annoyed and my energy would die off. And then people would want me to show up in ways that I just could not. Like, I don't have the energy for certain shit. I need naps in the middle of the day. I need naps every day, really. And too much energy is a lot. So I'm really good one-to-one. Intimate spaces, small intimate spaces, great. Because I can focus on who I'm focused on. And as long as the person on the other end is like, yes, I want to know what you see from me. I'm excited about what you know, all that. I'm full and alive and I can get it done. But that was not happening. So human design really helped me like really fully understand things that I already kind of knew. Because that's the thing. I know things about myself first in my own meaning and in my own being. And then I go out and find language for it. So I already knew a lot of this shit. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, niggas was mad. It was a lot. it was a lot, and I would constantly get burnt out and then leave in an uproar of dramatics, because that's what I do. And so it's great that I figured out what was going on. So now I move more cautiously, and try to wait for the right invitations. And in the meantime, I'd just be studying shit. I'd just be gathering a bunch of information. I need to do better on studying though. And I need to do better on talking about what I am studying, because literally that's how people can like identify me in the world and be like, hey, I like what you got. I'm trying to get that. And I'm like, ooh, me? You like me? Cool. All right, let's do that. All right. So yeah. Yeah. And that is significant because over the last couple of week or two, I've been really talking about my B-Day, right? As we started off, and how it's coming up in this 33 year. I'm going to be 33 on the 3rd. So, right, these 333s have really been popping up in my life. And I love that because it's about ease. And being a projector is about ease. We don't work like everybody else. We don't have the energy to literally work like everybody else. And I really don't have the energy to work like everybody else. I don't have any energy fields defined. So I really only get my energy from other people. But after I carry that energy in my body for too long, I'm exhausted. I'm depleted. I'm burnt out. I got to go take a nap. I got to go offline. I won't talk to nobody because I just have to recenter myself. So we are literally here to guide others to their greatness. And in the meantime, we just kind of like doing our own thing in our own little hobbit villages. Hold on. In our own little hobbit villages, building our own lives. And then people are like, hey, what you doing over there? And we're like, minding our fucking business. And they're like, can you mind mine too? And we'd be like, how much you pay? And they'd be like, what you want to be paid with? And you'd be like, ooh, so be like that. Just kidding. But nah. And so, yeah. And then once I'm invited correctly by the right people in the right scenarios, you're essentially inviting me in to guide this relationship, this dynamic, this situation. And obviously it's for the benefit of both of us, right? And so, yeah, just kind of let me lead. Let me get in there. And I'll and then I make your life better based on who you actually are. Now, the thing about being a projector is we will read your ass. We finna read you. That's just what it is. I don't know what to tell you. And so I'm going to see the shadowy parts. The parts that you don't really like. The parts that make you hella uncomfortable. I'm going to see all of those. And I'm going to love them. I'm going to be like, oh my God, do you see this part of yourself? I fucking love it. And you're going to be like, ew, why do you do that? Don't do that. And you're like, no, I fucking love you. Because that's who I am. And that's who I am to myself. I love my shadow. Me and her be cool then. Hey. I go to hell sometimes. We vacation there every once in a while just to see what it's like, you know? Because you have to. You have to get comfortable with all of the parts of yourself. You have to be good with all of who you are. You have to uncondition yourself. You got to really, like, figure you out to figure you out. You know what I mean? And I'm here to help that, baby. So, yeah, that's a little bit more about what all this energy is coming over and out of my page. Ooh, I look cute. Anyway, if you would like to know more about human design, that feels so gimmicky. Y'all know where to find me. You know I answer questions. And if I don't, it's because I'm sleepy. I'll get to you because I love you. Have a great, wonderful day. Also, remember tomorrow's my birthday. So, like, what are you going to give me? Okay. Think about it. I like adoration, admiration, admiration and adoration. I love, I really want to get a septum ring from Atomic Gold and a motherfucking ankle bracelet. That's neither here nor there. I also really like money. And I like gold and I like diamonds. But like little conflict, no conflict. I don't like conflict. And other stones too. So yeah. Okay. You know, do what you do. All right, people. Peace.